This video is brought to you by Saraswati Vidyalaya Union. And hi, this is Prapti. Today we are going to study about the 14th chapter Ecosystem and Energy Flow. From that we are going to study about the ecological succession. Now let's see ecological succession. Now let's see what is succession. It is a spatial pattern which occurs over the time. Time is a crucial factor. The ecosystem is occupied by the pioneer species. Afterward, we'll see in detail what is the pioneer species. As time passes, species diversity increase, giving way to more complex organism. Eventually, it leads to climax community. Climax community does not evolve further. The gradual and predictable change in the species composition of a given area, it is called as the ecological succession. This is the definition of ecological succession. The change is sequential and environmentally regulated. Process of succession involves sequential steps like nudation, invasion, excesses, aggregation, competition and coaction, reaction and stabilization. During this succession, some species colonize an area and their population become more numerous, whereas population of other species decline and even disappear. The entire sequence of communities that successively change in a given area constitute what is SEER. Alternatively, it is an entire gradient of organism from pioneer stage to complex stage, or you can say that pioneer stage to climax stage. The individual transitional communities are termed as a seral communities. In successive seral stages, there is a change in the diversity of species of organism, increase in the number of species and organism, as well as increase in the total biomass. The present day communities in the world have come to be because of succession that has occurred over millions of years since life started on earth. Succession is hence a process that starts where no living organism were present before, like on a newly formed volcanic islands. This is called as the primary succession. So this is information about the primary succession. But other examples of areas where primary succession occurs are: first one, newly cooled lava, rocks, newly created pond or reservoirs. So the establishment of new biotic communities is generally very slow. Before a biotic community of diverse organisms can become stabilized, there must be soil. Depending mostly on the climate, it takes natural process several hundreds to several thousands years to produce fertile soil on bare rock. Now let's study about the secondary succession. This secondary succession begins in areas where natural biotic communities have been destroyed, such as in abandoned farmlands, burned or cut forests, lands that have been flooded, etc. Since some soil or sediment is present, succession is faster than in primary succession. Description of ecological succession usually focuses on change in vegetation. However, these vegetational changes in turn affect food and shelter for various types of animals. Thus, the succession proceeds. The number and types of animals and decomposers also changes. At any time during primary or secondary succession, natural or human induced disturbances, that means man-made disturbances, for example fire, deforestation, etc. So it can convert a particular seral stage of succession to an earlier, previous or preceding stage. Also, such disturbances create new conditions that encourage some species and discourage or eliminate other species. So on this you can understood there are changes takes place in vegetation, at the same time there are the changes takes place in food, shelter, in the types of animals, in the types of decomposers. Now let's study about the succession of plants. On the basis of nature of the habitat, either it is water or the very dry areas. So there are the two types of succession. One is known as a hydras succession and the second one xeras succession. Hydras, it is also known as a hydrosphere, and the xeras, which is known as the xerosphere. In this hydras succession, wherever water is available or wetland is available, so at that point, so there is a formation of hydras succession, and wherever very dry areas are present, over there is xeras succession. Now let's study one by one. In that, the first one, that is known as a hydras succession. This hydras succession takes place in the wetter areas, and the successional series progress from hydric to the mesic condition. As against these, if you observe the xeras, see, I have shown distinguishing point between the hydras succession and the xeras succession. This xeras succession takes place in the dry areas, and the series progresses from xeric to mesic condition. If you observe both hydras and the xeras succession, so both of these succession lead to medium water condition. It is neither too dry nor too wet. Okay, so this is about the hydras and xeras succession. Now the next thing, pioneer species. This pioneer species means what? The species that invade a bare area, means nothing is there, and on that if there is a formation of new species, that is known as the pioneer species. Now in this again, in the primary succession, so on rocks, these are usually crustose lichen which are capable to secrete acid to dissolve rock, helping in weathering of rocks, and then there is a formation of soil. This paved the way for bryophytes, mosses that are able to take hold in the small amount of soil. Means the bryophyte and mosses are growing on that soil. They are with time succeeded by herbaceous plant, and after several more stages, ultimately a stable climax forest community is formed, and that is known as the climax community. You can see in the diagram, in the starting nothing is there. So then there is a weathering of rocks, then there is a formation of soil, and then there is the development of the plants. And at the end, you can observe in this diagram, then there is a formation of forest community. So this is what? This is the primary succession. Means in the primary succession of aquatic habitat. Now we'll study about the aquatic habitat. In primary succession of aquatic habitat, the pioneers are small phytoplankton. See in the diagram I have shown. Here pioneers means what? The first species which is produces here. The pioneers are the small phytoplankton. They are replaced with the time by rooted submerged plant. For example, hydrilla. Then rooted floating angiosperm followed by free floating plants, that is pistia. Then reed swamp, that is typha. Then marsh meadow, that is cypress. And then scrub, and finally the trees, that is a quercus. So the climax again would be a forest. With passage of time, the water body is converted into the land. You can observe in the diagram, it is shown in very detail. Okay, so in the starting, phytoplankton were there, and then this phytoplankton which convert into the forest. So this is the primary succession. Okay, but if you observe the secondary succession, now here I am going to explain with the help of the forest ecosystem. But in the secondary succession, the species that invade depends on the condition of the soil. availability of water, the environment, as also the seeds or other propagules present. On all these, the secondary succession is depends. Now, since soil is already there, the rate of succession is much faster. It is very faster as compared to the primary succession. In the primary succession, soil is produces, and after the formation of soil, then there is the formation of plants, and then there is a formation of climax community. But in the secondary succession, that soil is already there, and that's why the rate of succession is much faster than the primary succession, and the climax is also reached more quickly. Now you can observe in the diagram, it shows the stages, that sequence of stages in the ecosystem, in the forest ecosystem. So see that the stages from first stage to the eighth stage in the forest ecosystem after fire. Observe in them, forest, then forest fire, then severe forest fire, and total nudation of forest land. And then there is a terrestrial plant is produces, then terrestrial plant, then shrubs are produces, then woodland stages, and at the end, the stage 8th, you can see there is a formation of forest land. Means in the starting, soil was there. Okay, so that's why it is known as the secondary succession. So this was the example of secondary succession in the forest ecosystem after fire. Now remember this one, it is important to understand that succession, particularly primary succession, it is a very slow process because it required thousands of years for climax to be reached. Okay, but the second, but in here another important fact is what, that another important fact to understand is that all the succession, whether taking in water, on land, or the aquatic, so that are proceed to the similar climax community. Means at the end there is a formation of forest only. That means it is known as the maze. Okay, so like this we have studied about the succession, then primary succession, secondary succession, by giving you the example of hydra succession, means the succession which takes place in the water, Jairam succession in dry areas, and secondary succession in forest ecosystem. So this is about the succession. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and comment on this video, and please subscribe my channel. My channel name is Prapti Vanzare. Thank you.